everybody. Jorge Rivera here with the People's Resource Center and your Tenant Tip Tuesday. As is customary, let's just do some grounding and some mindfulness practice. Did you know that deep breathing exercises is not good for everybody, especially for those people that have suffered trauma that is associated with their breath? Sometimes what we ask people to do is just pay attention to your breath. Just notice it going in and out. Notice your chest going up and down with every breath. And you can even practice breathing in from your diaphragm. A good way to do this is just imagine that you have a balloon in your stomach. And with every breath that you take in, you're filling up that balloon. And with every exhale, you are pushing the air out of that balloon. You can do some nasal inhale. Exhale through your mouth. Or for energy, you can inhale from your mouth. And exhale through your nose, and that helps energize you. Yeah, remember to take a few minutes out of your day and just do some breathing. Pay attention to your breath, and you don't have to do any forceful breathing exercises. Just pay attention and notice it, and then just be in the present. So thanks for joining me with that, and let's get to the tenant tip of this week. So this week we're talking about rental payments and the forms that you can actually pay your rent. So a lot of people don't know this, and especially with technology advancing, there's a lot of companies and owners that are requiring tenants to actually pay their rent using online services. And there's several tenants that we talk to that are still paying their rent in cash. So it is our recommendation that we highly recommend that you don't pay your rent in cash. Even though you get rent receipts, just try to pay your rent in the form of a check or a money order so that you have documented proof of that rent payment. And as far as online payments, you are not obligated to use online services to pay your rent. Property owners and managers cannot make you use online services. They have to offer you an alternative to those online services because it's discriminatory and it's restrictive. Not everybody has access to online. And so to make somebody pay online is discriminatory. So you don't want to, if you want to pay your rent through check or through money order using the USPS, United States Postal Service, you should be afforded that option. So if you're having issues with how to make your rent payment, be sure to give us a call and let us know, and we'd be happy to give you some counseling. So with that, we just want to remind you that, remember, we're better together and we're stronger together. So just inhale, take all that information in, and then exhale. So thank you so very much for joining us. If you have any questions, check us out on social media channels at the People's RC. Always subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification button so that you get notifications of any new videos that we upload. And as always, share this out. Let's get everybody educated and informed so we can better advocate for our rights. Thanks again for joining. Jorge Rivera, the People's Resource Center, and this was your Tenant Tip Tuesday. Bye-bye for now.